Ida's promise. In the village of Etebom, where the red-earth warms the roots of tall palms, and the market hums with laughter and tread, lived a young woman named Ida, a beauty so gentle, so striking, the crowd would pause just to look away. But this is not a story about beauty. It is a story about truth, about sorrow, and a promise that changed a village. Ida was full of hope, a virgin. Her traditional marriage was only 12 market days away. Her family prepared proudly. Her father, Chief Ete, was a respected leader, a man whose name meant tradition, strength, and legacy. But beauty wears a heavy crown. For months, Ida felt a quiet weakness, tiredness that clung to her bones, fevers without curse, a cough that came and stayed. One evening, after she collapsed in the courtyard, her mother said gently, "Ida, tomorrow we go to the clinic." And so she went, with a whisper of prayer beneath her breath. The nurse were kind but serious. She handed Ida a folded slip of paper. Ida opened it slowly. The words were few, but they shattered her world: HIV positive. When her father heard the news, he was silent, not angry, not ashamed, just silent. Her mother turned away. Her sisters avoided her. In Etebom, such a diagnosis whispers disgrace. Rumors filled the air before the truth could breathe. How could it be? Ida had never left the village. She had never known a man. The silence around her grew louder than any shout. And then came Eddie, a quiet carpenter who lived at the edge of the village. A man of calm eyes and few words. He had seen the world beyond Etebom, but his heart belongs to its soils. One afternoon, he found Ida sitting alone under the palms. He sat beside her. Without a word, he handed her a carved bracelet, smooth, warmed, handmade. "You look like you could see some company," he said. "I don't need pity," she replied. "Good," Eddie said, "because I don't give it." From that day on, he returned with stories, with silence, with presence. The village whispered, "He is cursed for loving her." But Eddie only held her hand tighter. "Love is not afraid of shadows," he said. They married quietly under the mango tree by the river. No music, no dancing, just two hands joined in truth. They didn't live long together. The illness took Ida too soon. After her passing, the rumors continued. Most believed she had lied, that shame had followed her. But Eddie knew the truth and refused to let the silence win. He went to Chief Ete, not as a son-in-law, but as a man, asking, if Ida was pure, then how? The elders gathered, the women spoke, the healers listened. And in that painful silence, the truth emerged. Ida had contracted HIV through female circumcision, a rite performed in secrecy, with unclean tools passed from girl to girl. A blade meant to mark her womanhood had marked her life instead. The tradition that should have protected her had betrayed her. That day, Chief Ete stood before the elders. His voice did not rise, but it shook the air. "No more," he said, "not to our daughters, not in our name." And so a new bylaw was declared in Etebom, an end to female circumcision, not whispered, not debated, declared by the very hands that once upheld it. Ida did not live to see this change, but her life became the seed of it. Her silence became a voice, her sorrow a promise. Ida's promise that no other girl would suffer in silence again, that no blade would cut where love should protect. Because sometimes the strongest laws are not written in ink, but in blood. and grief and love.